I know we haven't done any videos for quite a bit of time, so it's not because I was ignoring the amount of people who have been, very kind and, very responsive to the videos and the time that we've put into these. But it's just we've been a little entangled with some matters that we had to deal with. So now we're trying to get back to putting the videos up, and I hope that the videos I do today will bring further clarity to what's really going on out there. So we're going to go to a very interesting subject matter: how important that surname is in the legal system. We've gone over it numerous times, but it doesn't always occur on everybody's documents, but they get more clear at times when you're able to examine something that, say, it's in the field of the registration of the name, the birth name, that the child will eventually get accustomed to using. The legal part is always associated with that surname, and people say, "Damn, that's all you seem to be talking about more than not." But that's like the tag for the legal system. And that's why we've gone through the historical record of it, what the importance was, why it shows up in around the 1200s, historic time when they're starting to implement more of an organized format to take a very, very solid look at the population that they're going to rule legally, and who these people are eventually going to be part of by their consent. Consent's very important on this. So, and yes, will the good guys run into persecution and prosecution? Yes, expect it. It was told by basically who we keep talking about in the videos. It's so important to the concept of spiritual sovereignty, which is that of Jesus Christ, and what his position is, and why it's so important that there's a Bible out there right now. But we're going to just read you something out of a standard Canadian document. It was a help center dealing with how people would fill out forms, getting passports or new passports or other documents that are required. And it was dealing on what do you mean by surname? He says, your surname is your family name. It is sometimes called your last name. If your name is spelled differently on your official documents, please, they're saying right within exactly what's showing up on whatever they've had that identified the legal surname from the beginning. They're being very, 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 very direct on it. Don't change anything. Follow what that legal surname is. But it gets into one spot where it's dealing with, he says, if you do not have a surname on your passport, because there are certain countries that did not have a tradition for surnames, it says travel or identity document, enter all your given names in the surname field. Write not applicable, okay, in the given name field. Now, that's apparent that they're not very happy with anything to do with the given name on its own, because they work in fiction, not in fact. A given is a fact. So we know that Jesus Christ represents truth, life, light of truth. Their system is in darkness. It deals with things that are opposite to what is spiritual and natural. So they're very, very wanting you to even take the position you would have in truth and stick it in the lie field, in the liability, the fictional field, by basically consenting. You don't enter into their world without moving that pen to end up in the penitentiary of the compound name that has been designed by the most evil spirit force out there, which is Satan. So be aware, the world is in the power of that legal entity who is actually a spiritual entity, which is Satan.